Hi guys, welcome back to Kabiga's Movie Reviews, and today we're looking at Ghostbusters 2, the 1989 film directed by Ivan Reitman and starring Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis, Ernie Hudson, and Annie Potts, among others. Set 5 years after the events of the first film, Ghostbusters 2 finds our favourite paranormal investigators and eliminators have all been sued and put out of business following the destruction wrought during their battle with a demigod Gozer. Now, as a new threat starts to emerge, the Ghostbusters must once again come together, try to convince the city of New York that they are not crazy, and save the world once again. I love Ghostbusters, and I love the Ghostbusters. Pete Venkman, Ray Stantz, Egon Spengler and Winston Zeddemore are four of my favourite characters of all time. They're like old friends that I love spending time with. Sadly, as good as the first movie is, this sequel is far less so in my opinion. It features the whole original cast and the chemistry is still there, but the fact that the cast took some convincing to do a sequel, a script that went through many variations, large sections being cut after poor test screenings, a rushed production schedule, and new scenes being written and filmed mere weeks before release, all make this film feel unwanted, rushed, and somewhat flat. I also feel that the villain Vigo, played by Wilhelm von Homburg and Max von Sydow doing the voice, is laughable. I just don't feel as threatened by him as I did Gozer. I was, and still am, always disappointed by the ending sequence that I feel tries to emulate the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man using the Statue of Liberty. It somehow looks cheaper as an effect and feels so cheesy and forced. Now don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching this movie because simply I love the guys, but even they can't save what I feel is such a poor sequel. I also feel the soundtrack wasn't as memorable, with only really the track On Our Own by Bobby Brown being of any note. So in conclusion, I feel that Ghostbusters 2 is a lesser, watered down version of the original. I admit that the first movie was so good that any sequel would have been less, but even when the cast took some convincing to do it, I think that just says it all. So for me, Ghostbusters 2 gets 6 out of 10.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe to see all future content.